Hi, my name is Jackie and welcome back to my channel. I am continuing on with my exploration of Adagio Teas Wicked Tea collections. Again, this is their Halloween themed teas and it's still available just for a short time longer. After the 31st has come and gone, this won't be available until next year. So if you're interested in picking these up, definitely head over to their website and check it out. I'll leave a link in the description box below. Today I'm continuing with Candy Apple Concoction. This is a blend of their candy apple tea, which is just black tea and candy apple flavoring, vanilla tea, which is again just black tea with vanilla flavoring, and then apple pieces and red sugar crystals. And I was really looking forward to this tea because out of all of them, this was sort of one of the most fragrant. Like, I didn't even open up the tin yet and I could smell that delicious candy apple aroma. Plus, I thought the addition of the red sugar sprinkles made this a really fun, sharp looking tea. So I'm really excited to get into this. And here is what the tea looks like. Again, it's just black tea with big chunks of apple in there, and of course you can see those fun red sugar sprinkles. I'm just going to do 1 teaspoon to about 8 ounces of water that was brought up to 212 degrees, and I'm going to let that steep for 3 minutes. Also, I redid my tea corner yesterday. I was feeling a little bit festive, so I found a little golden skull mason jar cup that we had and filled it with some gold and burgundy mums. So, I don't know. What do you think? Do you guys have a tea corner? Let me know what you guys keep stashed in your tea corner in the comments below. I just have my little teapot, and if I ever brew tea using like a tea bag, I have this little snail clip, and then I have my tea, my flowers, some more tea back here, some of my Adagio favorites. This one is Lemon Soleil, and then this one is Honeybush Banana Nut. This is just a little postcard that I received in one of my Sips Vibe subscriptions. And this tea caddy is, it's a cookie jar, but I have it filled with tea bags. And then back here is my tea tasting notes. So unfortunately, I don't have my clear cat mug, so I can't show you what this looks like very well. But it's sort of that reddish brown hue that's not uncommon with black teas. So, I think I also mentioned in my last video that I've been drinking all of these with milk and sugar, and that's false. This one I am not drinking with milk. There's definitely some sugar in here beyond the red sugar crystals that are already that were already present in the tea. I'm sure between the sugar crystals and the apple pieces, it does lend a certain sweetness to the tea, but I decided to go ahead and add a little bit more sugar because I didn't really think it was that sweet. Let's go ahead and try this. The candy apple flavor is a lot more subtle than I had anticipated, especially since when you smell the dry tea, it is quite potent. Between the black tea and the vanilla flavor and the candy apple flavor, I think it's actually a really balanced tea. I actually think the black tea, interestingly, is the most prominent flavor. I say interestingly because a lot of times with flavored teas, the flavor of the black tea is kind of put on the back burner, and the natural and the artificial flavors kind of overwhelm the black tea. But in this case, the black tea is definitely the first thing that I taste. There's a little bit of astringency to it. It leaves my tongue pleasantly dry. There's a little bit of maltiness to it. And then sort of on the back of the tongue, like after you've taken a breath, that's when you taste the candy apple flavor. And then the vanilla flavor, I think, just sort of marries the apple flavor and the black tea together. It makes it feel more rounded, more complete almost with that warm, creamy vanilla coming through. yeah, I really like this. And I do notice that as it cools, the apple flavor does become more prominent, but honestly, this isn't gonna sit in my mug long enough for it to cool down significantly. So yeah, I like it. It's a lot more subtle than I had anticipated. So, but that's okay. Sometimes subtle is appropriate, I think. So, since we're talking candy apples, Oliver and I went apple picking not too long ago. It was our first time going. It was the first time I went. I've been wanting to go for quite a long time. It's definitely the first time he went. And we had a lot of fun. I discovered that Oliver is a huge fan of apples. Like, it was one of those places where you could go in and you pick your own apples. You could just pick an apple right off the tree and then just, you know, wipe it off on your jeans and then snack on it as you pick apples. And Oliver, I handed him an apple and he just went to town on it the entire time I was picking apples. So afterwards, we made some apple crisps. Well, when I say we, I didn't make it, but apple crisp was made. It was delicious. So I am curious, have you guys ever gone apple picking before? And if you did you guys turn it into any delicious autumn treats like caramel apples or candied apples or apple crisp, apple pie, anything? Or did you just eat plain apples? I mean, plain apples are delicious too, especially with some peanut butter, but I guess that's not plain. I think that's about it. This is just a short video today. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. And if you're interested in hearing more about the Wicked Teas, I've already posted a review on Cat Scratch, and I also posted a review for Pumpkin Potion, so make sure you check those out. And I hope to see you guys again soon. Bye!